Jamaica's Rasheed Broadbell ruled in Rabat, and Puerto Rico's Jasmine Camacho-Quinn sets a new world leading time in the women's 100-meter hurdles, and Jamaica's Ackelia Smith books her ticket to the NCAA Outdoor Championships. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, Jamaica's Ackelia Smith, who reps for the Texas Longhorns, continues her remarkable winning streak. Remember, we saw her dominate at the SEC Championships recently. Amazing talent, triple jumper and long jumper. Well, she has secured her spot for the NCAA Championships coming up in 2 weeks' time. Smith does the double on another one and done. Ackelia Smith advances to the NCAA Championships off her season's best jump of 13.96 meters. Here is that season's best jump. So Jamaica's Ackelia Smith does the double and advances to the NCAA Outdoor Championships, which happens in 2 weeks. As she said, she's going back to Austin, Texas, with a season's best in the triple jump on Saturday at the LA Grand Prix, which was hosted by USATF. The remarkable Jasmine Camacho-Quinn, who reps for Puerto Rico, set a new world leading time in the women's 100-meter hurdles. Quinn set a world leading time of 12.31 seconds and looked absolutely dominant in this race. Truth be told, she has been on somewhat of a winning streak recently, and of all the hurdlers at this point in her prep, she looks absolutely the very best. Kendra Harrison, I thought, had a really good run in this one. She also looked very solid. In the end, Camacho-Quinn won, as I told you, in that world leading time of 12.31, with Kendra Harrison of United States coming second in 12.35. Really good. Tia Jones of United States ran 12.50 to take that third position, and Alicia Johnson ran 12.52, a season's best, to take that fourth spot.
Jasmine Camacho-Quinn just starting to pile the pressure on the athletes around her, but it is Jasmine Camacho-Quinn taking the win, 12.3. The mental strength that would have had to go.
It was a brilliant race. It was a brilliant start, wasn't it, from Camacho-Quinn? And it was shock again.
Of course, this win follows that 12.17 win aided that blew the world away. The win, of course, was plus 3.5. This happened at the Bermuda Grand Prix recently, where Jamaica's Danielle Williams took that second spot.
Camacho-Quinn is so powerful, so fast over those barriers. That is one of the fastest times ever recorded.
So what are your thoughts? Quinn looks almost unbeatable in this instance. I should tell you that, interestingly, Toby Amusan, the world record holder with that insane 12.12, came last in that race at the LA Grand Prix. But again, it's still relatively early in the season, again, people, so it's really hard to assess these athletes. But Quinn at this point looks pretty much unstoppable. Now, talking about unstoppable, I would say going in to the Rabat Diamond League, one would have thought that the USA's Grant Holloway seemed to have been unstoppable, but I have been saying to you, Rasheed Broadbell, people, Rasheed Broadbell, and having rekindled their rivalry from the Diamond League season in 2022 last year, of course. In this instance, it was the remarkable Rasheed Broadbell who reigned supreme, people, reigned supreme, setting a new meet record and a season's best of 13.08 to take the win away from Grant Holloway. Apologies. In fact, people, he came from behind. Grant Holloway got a heck of a start, and he came from behind and pulled away from, caught Holloway and passed him and beat him by a clear meter. Watch. In the end, of course, it was Rasheed Broadbell who won in that 13.08, as I said, a meet record and a season's best. Grant Holloway came second in 13.12. Hansel Parchment of Jamaica came third in 13.24. Devon Allen of the United States came fourth in 13.25. Parchment, this is, of course, is a season's best for him and a good look for Parchment. Take a look at the race.
This time, at the third time of asking, we're away, and Holloway straight into his running. Such a brilliant technician. All the work done from the waist down. Devon Allen under pressure from Parchment. Broadbell going well. Broadbell putting. Oh, well, Broad.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. I did state that the rivalry between these two young men, Grant Holloway of the United States, who's the reigning world champion, by the way, and Rasheed Broadbell of Jamaica, who is a Commonwealth champion, had been rekindled in that first race where Grant Holloway set that, at the time, world-leading mark. I'm not surprised. It was funny to me because the announcer said he was surprised that Broadbell won, but you know what, let me not say anything, but I was not surprised at all, because it's kind of obvious that at this point in their prep, Grant Holloway has two people to really be worried about. One is clearly Broadbell, and I think Parchment, given how he ran this time, is improving and improving and improving. But this young man, people, is on fire, and I think he's only going to get faster. He's going to hit that sub 13-second mark in the men's 110-meter hurdles, and the battle is going to be on, I think, between these two persons, Holloway, that is, and Broadbell. But do not count out the likes of Jamaica's Hansel Parchment, the reigning Olympic champion, as well as Devon Allen from the United States. It's going to be a very, very interesting season. But Broadbell, did exactly what I anticipated him doing. He won, and won in an emphatic manner. And listen, Holloway ran a hell of a race. Grant Holloway was out of like lightning. He was lightning fast as he always is, and up to about the 5th, 6th hurdle, he was ahead of everyone. And then Broadbell did what he did last year. He reeled him in, caught him, but this time was ahead of him at the line by about a meter. So this is going to be a heck of a season. But this young man, Rasheed Broadbell, people, he's on fire in a real way. I mean, he reigned supreme. That was a clear and very dominant run. That was him sending a clear message to Grant Holloway, who at this point is his greatest rival. We're going to talk about Hansel Parchment in another video, but it was a good look for Parchment. And like I said, Devon Allen. Those four at this point in time. I've not seen Omar McLeod, and there are others, but in terms of the rivalry, the top tier at this point, I think it's Broadbell and Grant Holloway. And listen, Grant Holloway is a brilliant hurdler, remarkable champion. Do not take that away from him. So this is a big win for Rasheed Broadbell, but not, of course, the first time. He's beaten him several times, which happened last year. And like I said, what went wrong last year for Rasheed Broadbell is that he peaked late. He peaked after World Championships. So he looks like he's on track. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings, and queens. Bless up!